Do we even know how to do this anymore?
I don't know.
Hi, all the way up there.
Hi.
We are in my studio.
On these varying height seats. Look at this John Deere seat. Where did this come from?
Popsy bought it for me.
I'm just gonna use your legs as a leg rest for me, so I can just really get cozy.
Okay, do it. It's a little chilly in the studio,
There's
so we're
no
wearing
heat.
our sweatshirts.
It's no heat in here.
We had a Valentine's weekend,
yeah.
and we're all just so obsessed with you right now since we haven't seen you in so long.
Aww.
There have been some people asking about the murder parking lot.
I went to visit friends in New Jersey. We agreed to quarantine because my friend is pregnant. I was going to sleep in the car. I tried to stay in a KOA campground. They were like, yeah, we can't let you do that. And I found out that you can stay at a Walmart parking lot. Like RVs can stay there and tractor trailers and stuff. I was trying to fall asleep. Then all of a sudden around midnight, some flashlights are being aimed in my windows. And he said, I need you to open your door. And I was like, no, I'm quarantined. He said, I can't hear you. So then I'm looking around. There's someone else on the other side, and then I see a sheriff's car. They thought I was on drugs. And they're just like, what are you doing in here? Are you sleeping in your car? It's not unusual for us to come out here and find people dead in their cars. I could have just been murdered also. I just wanted to make it known that I did have to use a female urinal in my car to stay true to quarantine.
Back to what we do. This movie, Twilight of the Golds, it came out in 1996, so we are back on track. This comes out right after Mrs. Winterbourne. I think we're watching it on Amazon. We're looking forward to it.
Are we? Looking forward to this movie?
I am.
I'm just ugh.
But Whitney, after Duckman, Private Dick, Family Man, it's we're gonna be going like this.
Right.
Right. We're going up that Fraser mountain. Victoriously.
So the Twilight of the Golds.
It had a great cast. Faye Dunaway, Jennifer Beals,
Gary Marshall.
And I said, holy shit, I don't even know my own son. This film is about a Jewish family. They have 2 kids, grown kids. The younger is David. He is gay. He's an artist. He is out with his family. And then his older sister, Suzanne, she's married, has a very traditional life. She's pregnant, and her husband works for some kind of genome project. So they test the genes of their unborn child, and they discover that the child has the gay gene. I don't know if they thought that there was a gay gene in the 90s. I don't know.
I think that this whole movie was kind of a societal view of, if you knew that your child was going to be gay before they were born, what would you do?
I don't even feel like that question should be asked.
Neither do I. But clearly that's the question they were asking, because then the whole movie was about, oh my God, is she going to keep the baby?
I mean, it ruined their marriage.
The husband does not want the baby. He tells her that he doesn't want it. She's not sure if she wants it.
What did she say? I would rather it be disfigured.
Yeah, that would be less complicated. Her parents are encouraging her to get an abortion. The only person who actually would want her to have the baby is her brother.
Yeah.
And he feels like, you're killing me.
There was a scene where everything kind of came to a head between him and his parents. His dad said, you're disgusting, you're diseased. They kind of compartmentalize who he is. They don't invite his boyfriend over. They love him and they support him financially when he needs it. But when it comes to who he actually is, obviously they're repulsed by it.
Well, and they don't take an active interest in his life. He's always trying to share music with them. Finally, I think the sister's like, you can just stop sending these. You know we never listen to this stuff. She decides to have the baby. And
her husband leaves her.
The husband, I guess, leaves, but then he comes to help out on weekends or something. He's very good with a baby or something.
Good for him.
But yeah, David is producing a
Wagner opera.
An opera. And so then their good deed, like their turnaround at the end is they show up at the opera. Faye Dunaway has flowers. The dad's like, well, I mean, don't ask me to walk in a parade, but...
And then they all laugh. You know, like, happy ending. We can all laugh about this. And it's like, no, that's not... A, first of all, that's not funny. And B, that's wildly inappropriate. And C, clearly you still don't approve of your son's sexuality. It was not the kind of closure that I think would realistically need to happen.
wanted them to be, like, brought down on their knees.
Me too.
Because they felt so terrible. And I just wanted them to see the light. And I guess, I mean, realistically as human beings, how often do we have turnarounds like that where we're like, oh my God, I can't believe I was so wrong about this. Yes, I see it now. I mean, it's hard for people to do that. Would I watch it again? No.
No.
Would I watch it again for his performance? No. But
it was a good performance.
His performance was the best.
Is there anything else we need to add before we start rating?
Let's rate this.
Let's rate it. Okay.
Right. Emotional depth. A lot of good crying scenes.
Oh my God, great crying scenes. I love it when a man cries.
He was very vulnerable.
He was.
He was very artistic.
Any man who loves the opera, there's emotional depth there.
Absolutely.
I don't know any men who love the opera, so what does that say? Let's do 6.
Man count.
0 ma'ams.
0. Comedic performance.
0.
Best actor in a dramatic role. I actually thought he did a really convincing job being affectionate with his male castmate.
I did too.
With his boyfriend. He just seems like a very loving person.
He does.
Like, it would be easy for him to tap into affection.
This was just something that we haven't seen yet, and I really liked that. 6.
Physical prowess and stunts.
I'm kind of going to say a 0.
Hair.
I know we normally complain about it being too long in the back. It was too long in the back.
It was too long in the back.
But I liked it this time.
I know. I was kind of like, well, at first I thought, ugh.
It actually looked like it was too long in the back on purpose.
But then at some point I felt like, the way he has it like teased and teased and teased.
It was like messy.
It kind of grew on me.
Yeah.
But it was a slow burn.
I liked it. I think it fit his personality really well. Hey, let's do 4 for hair.
Okay, thank you. I feel good about that. Hidden talents.
He's really good at crying. Like, there were tears. Let's give him a 1.
All right. Swoons.
0. Temperature. The hair, the clothes, his artistic sensibilities, his big heart.
He was very caring.
Very caring.
He just wanted his sister to have a baby.
I know. And he likes to give his family Stephen Sondheim CDs.
Yeah, which I think that's a fantastic quality.
5.
Dancing.
No dancing.
Costumes.
Okay, I liked the costumes. It was 90s, but like casual 90s. Not really trying to make any big fashion statements.
Yeah, nothing stood out to me at all. I don't remember the costumes at all, but also that means they weren't bad, so.
He had an earring.
He did have an earring.
There was a blue shirt, a blue t-shirt. It was short and it was tight.
I think I remember
and those biceps. There was one where he was wearing just like a super casual t-shirt, and then he had a cardigan that was open with jeans and boots. He was about the layers. Usually there was like a little jacket or a vest, like a knit vest. I liked it. I really liked it. Oh, and there was this jacket that he wore, and it was like two-toned, but like opposite.
The main thing I remember about the costumes in this movie was that his jeans fit perfectly.
Very well.
Let's meet in the middle.
Okay, 5. What's your favorite Stephen Sondheim song?
God, I don't know.
The West Side Story stuff.
West Side Story stuff?
Yeah. He did West Side Story.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't.
Yes, he did.
I didn't.
It all makes sense now, doesn't it? When you're a jet all the way. I know Tony like I know me. Dun, 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 dun. Who knows? Yeah. You're never alone. You're never disconnected. And walk tall.
We always walk tall.
With the jets. The greatest. The jets are sincere.
There's a clinking.
They're not gonna lie. Keep your noses hidden. Hanging a sign. Visitors.
Are you kidding?
On the whole, mother. Well, that was fun.
That was so fun. What's the note?
Unmissable performance, missable movie.
Let's just think about this.
I've got my house shoes on.
Let's see. Mr. Gold does not want hot wieners.
But I think it needs to be weenas.
Wieners.
Yeah, like with an H. Next week is... Oh, shit!
When you're a jet, you're a cat all day. These are like very terrible.
Okay, so next week we are watching Duckman, Private Dick, Family Man. It's from a series, an animated series, and the episode is called Damn It, Hollywood. So thank you everyone for joining us. Keep it scholarly.